The signing of the transformational New START treaty, Russia is refusing to allow the U.S. to inspect its nuclear weapons. Now, this move comes at a moment where the world faces the highest risk of nuclear conflict since the Cold War, and it is happening as Putin and his military leaders have threatened nuclear war.
With regard to the threat of a nuclear war, Svetlana Gennadievna, you are right. The threat is growing, so why hide the truth?
We don't have the resources to defeat the NATO bloc with conventional means, but we have nuclear weapons for that.
There's more where that came from. I mean, even 2 weeks ago, Putin's top ally and Russia's former president, Dmitry Medvedev, warned, quote, the loss of a nuclear power in a conventional war can provoke the outbreak of a nuclear war. Putin's breaking the most significant arms treaty in modern history comes as his back is up against the wall. I want you to just listen to this from Russian state media. This is a well-known and highly respected Russian analyst.
By the start of the mobilization, our airborne forces lost 40 to 50% of the staff.
Van een patchpomp naar een vrij grote pomp met een slangetje. En ja, maar ik dacht dat gaat mij niet tegenhouden om betere kwaliteit van leven te krijgen.
Hey, what are you doing?
Hey, I'm editing my video with Wagner 9. Listen to this.
To bring out the best sound in your travel videos, start by
40 to 50% just coming out and saying that, gone, dead. And Western officials today warn that Putin does not have the manpower to replace all of them or the more than 100,000 Russians who are estimated to have already died on the battlefield. And Putin's reliance on the Wagner group to fight is also now running, it appears, up against its own manpower issues. They're now apparently looking for prisoners from Ukrainian prisons. So these are Ukrainians who have been spending months in prison in a war zone, now being recruited to come out and kill Ukrainians for Wagner group. The mayor of Melitopol today saying that Wagner fighters are being sent to Melitopol to look for future Wagnerites among their prisoners. Now, the Wagner group is trying to turn this weakness into a way to mock the United States, saying that it welcomes American fighters too. The group has a press unit, and in a statement to CNN, they wrote this: we would like to inform you that if American citizens wish to join the Wagner group, they can then send their appeal to the Wagner Press Service. We will definitely look into it. All right, in a moment, you're going to hear more from the front lines about the state of Putin's Wagner group, which is so crucial to all of this, including why the Ukrainians say Wagner's fighters often seem like they're on drugs. We begin tonight with Fred Pleiken on the ground in Ukraine, near where some of the worst fighting has been raging in Bakhmut. And Fred, I know you've had a chance to be there on the front line. You've spoken to Ukrainian troops who are fighting the brutal Wagner soldiers. What are they telling you?
Hi, Aaron. Well, they tell us that the going there is extremely tough, and it's extremely difficult for them to hold the line precisely because of what you were just saying, because the Wagner group has such a high rate of attrition. They saw so many bodies at these frontline trenches that the Ukrainians are in. It's really difficult to defend these trenches, and just when the Ukrainians think they're done, the next wave of Wagner fighters come. Now, of course, the attrition rate among those Wagner fighters is extremely high. Many of them get killed, but as we know, for Yevgeny Prigozhin, the head of Wagner, all of these people are expendable. Now, we did manage to speak to some Ukrainian troops who fight Wagner virtually every day, who witness this every day, and here's what they told us. Going underground with Ukraine's frontline defenders against Russia's brutal private military company, the Wagner Group. Andrei and Borisich say they battle Wagner stormtroopers nearly every day.